It is an amazing Tuesday afternoon here in Louisiana. It is too hot. It is too humid. It is too muggy. But it's still a good afternoon because I'm off work and the new season of Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred, The Sins of the Horadrim, is now come to pass. Guys, NGRU Storm will be your host this evening. I hope that each and every one of you are doing great. I hope that you are all excited about this new season as I am. Doing my best to get the jump on it here. Gonna be doing a lot more Diablo streams. The reason being is because, you know, just kind of looking at the channel and checking the views on the videos and stuff like that. Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred season, whichever it is, tends to fetch more views. So we're going to be doing a good bit more Diablo 4, and we may end up doing some switching some things around and all of that, but we're going to see how it goes, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me this afternoon. I am really looking forward to getting here, getting the new character built and all of that kind of stuff. Now, I just downloaded the patch, okay? So as we press the button, we're going to see if it's going to tell me that I need to create a new character and that Maleficarum has moved into the Eternal Realm, or if we're still in the Season 8 mode of nonsense. Now, the last time that I watched a vid on this, they said 7 p.m. Central. And the iced tea is so good. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. To all of my subscribers, I owe you guys a huge debt of gratitude. Thank you so very much for subscribing. I'm glad I've earned your subscription, and I hope that you will share my videos with like-minded friends so that we together can work and grow the channel and get more of my content out there. For those of you who have never seen Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred played, you've come at a good time. We're at a season start. So there's going to be so much to do, so much that you will see that you wouldn't normally see, and you will be able to see it from the very beginning. So I hope that you enjoy. If you do, if I make you laugh, smile, grin, if you learn something about Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred, or you decide, hey, I want to give this a run, please do me a favor. Drop me a subscription. I would greatly appreciate it. For those of you who have already been playing Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred and you're hanging out with me this afternoon because you like my content, thank you so much. You are very welcome here. Please, if you get a chance, drop me a subscription. It would greatly help the channel out. Remember to hit the like button. That's going to help me climb the Mount Everest that is the YouTube algorithm. And then since I only do live streams, the notification bell is really, really important. It's going to let you know when I go live. So, you know, hey, you get the ding if you have the time. Come hang out a while. If you don't, that's cool too. Go back, watch the video. At least you've received the notification. So let's jump in and let's see if it has started yet or if I'm just spinning my wheels here and I need to delete this video. All right, I'm crossing my fingers. Oh, good vape, good glass of tea. Oh, I'm happy, happy, joy, joy. And it's a 4-day work week. Oh, yes, 2 down, 2 to go. All right, here we go. Kind of waiting to see if we catch the new, you know, some kind of a new vid to watch here, a new, you know, bit of a storyline. We're going to see. Ah! Behold, new reliquary. Season 9, Sins of the Horadrim, introduces 4 reliquaries for you to earn rewards from. Sins of the Horadrim reliquary, a Battle Pass reliquary everyone can earn rewards from using favor tokens. Okay, so they've brought that back from last season. Very cool. It contains platinum and cosmetics for you, your portal, mount, and more. Cool. Premium Battle Pass reliquaries. The weapons, beasts, and armor premium battle pass reliquaries can be purchased as a bundle for 1,000 platinum or individually. Or if you go with the deluxe battle pass bundle, upgrade your experience with the scapegoat pet, wings, access to the weapons beast and armor reliquaries, and instant access to a bonus armor set. Interesting. All right. Sins of the Horadrim is here. This new season brings customizable Horadric spellcraft, a reignited Astaroth, and a new quest line. Wield Horadric spells. Customize new Horadric spells to best suit your personalized playstyle. Permanent Nightmare Dungeon updates. Explore updates to Nightmare Dungeons on all realms with Horadric strong rooms and endgame escalating nightmares. Yum! And then Astaroth reignites as he bends over and holds a match between his legs while he poots. Yes, I said it. You heard me. Don't laugh. Don't smile. Astaroth likes his farts. He really does. Okay. In Torment Tears, slay through escalating nightmares to face off against Astaroth and fight him in the seasonal quest lines. So, purge your sins. And here we go. All right. So, guys, you know me. I am a necro lover. I am a necromonger. I am a necromancer. God, she's got nice boobies. Female barbarian? No, male. Okay, yeah. He looks like the kind of guy that you really don't want to walk into a bar and piss off. You want to show this guy much respect. You want to buy him a beer. You want to have him on your fight in a good, any bad situation comes along. Okay, the sorceress. Oh, she's lithe. She's graceful. She doesn't have big boobies like the Spiritborn does, but she has balls of fire in her hand. And you know where she got them? She jerked them straight off of Astaroth. Ding, ding. Okay. Then we're going to go past him. We have the Druid. Big, burly, busky. He can turn into a wolf. He can turn into a bear. I wonder what he eats. Beans? I don't know. Rogue. Oh, doesn't she look like someone who could, that when she draws that arrow back, the first thing that comes to my mind is that scene from Eddie Murphy's movie. I think it was The Nutty Professor or something like that, where they're all sitting down, they're talking at the dinner table, and Grandma's at one end and Cletus at the other end, and she said, Cletus, I'm going to stick this knife in the crack of your ass. That's what she kind of reminds me of when she draws that back. But, guys, you know me. I want a necromancer. And a minion necromancer. So we're going to confirm the class. And we're going to go this way. Okay, we're going to go with the male necromancer. Select. Yes, indeed. All right, now, is this the one that we want? Let's see. Is it him? Is it him? Is it him? I don't know. I don't like him. He's got a mustache. He doesn't look very necromancer-y, does he? Neither does he. Necromancers shave. No. I like him. The pasty white look. Somebody who traffics in arcane magic and la la la. Okay, we are going to customize him now. All right. So skin tones, we wanted the pasty white. Okay, face variations, we need to take a look at that. Okay. I don't want the big schnozola. Okay, so let's zoom in and take a look here. Kind of flat nose. The 4 of 4 looks pretty good. That's a decent profile. Of course, the punk rock hairdo has to go. All right, skin tones. We want him pasty white. All right. We want that one. No, that's not pasty white enough. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, eye color. He is a necromancer. He needs those blood red eyes. Very cool. All right, now let's go to the hair. Okay, that's the sacred balance. That's the lady at the barber shop had a real fun time with the scissors. Oh, look, a fro. That could be cool, I guess, if you're into fros. They call it the full bloom. Oh, isn't that special? All right, full bloom, no. Ah, no hair. Yes. Yes, that's me. I shave my, well, actually, I don't shave my head. I use a wall trimmer and trim it down to my scalp because I used to wear my hair long. And now I have receding hairlines and a bald spot in the back of my head. Don't you love being 61, almost 62? Whoop-de whoop-de. Okay, facial hair. All right, so we really don't have to worry about hair color unless, hang on, let's see if it'll change his eyebrows. Yes, it does. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to go that way. Because I am an older kind of person. Uh-huh. All right, so let's go to accessories. Okay, so the Dark Zealot. No, I don't like the red. No, it looks like somebody like farted on him. No, I don't like that. That is actually pretty cool. I think bleeding black is what I normally use. We've got to remember 9 of 14. Okay. No. No. No, it just looks like he woke up bad a couple of times. No. 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 Okay, bandit smoke. No. Blight. Does he look blightful? No. Death mask. Looks like he sneezed when he was using the airbrush. Dark Zealot is actually kind of cool, but no. Chaldean Rouge. No. Warstripe. No. Charvel Beast. No. Bleeding Black. I think that's the way we're going to go. Okay. Jewelry. That's his earrings. This is. He doesn't need a pierced nose. Iron Tablet. Nope. Weeping Violet. Nope. 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 There we go. I used to wear earrings like that for a long time. I like the horseshoes. Okay, markings. Let's zoom out. Sacred incisions. I don't think so. That looks a little too Celtic. That's more, to me, that's more druidy. Charred branches. It looks like his 3-year-old painted him up. Crescent rune. No. No, no, no. That doesn't look too necro. Oh, no, not even those. Nope. 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 And see, yeah, we're getting closer. They're like the funky, weird symbols and stuff. No. No. No, that actually is kind of cool. But it looks like he's wearing a license plate on his forehead. Warrior's Pauldron, no. No. Guys, please don't tell me you guys took my favorite one out. That one's kind of cool-ish. Looks finger painted, though. Font of Wisdom, no, 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 no. That's interesting, but no. No, 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 no. Okay. No, no. That's kind of cool-ish. Ish. The Dragon's Tapestry. That could be a possibility. Blessed Flesh. There it is. I want a t-shirt. Either a short sleeve. Yeah, I'll even take the long sleeve. In fact, I would buy both if they would just do a t-shirt in this. Okay, the markings: color, purple mana, no. Orange paint, no. Camouflage paint, no. Teal paint, no. Cyan paint, no. Inked tattoo is the way that we are going to go. Alright, and finalize, we're definitely going with seasonal. Okay, so now we have to give him a name. Oh, cancel, 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 cancel. Cancel! I want to give him a name. Thank you. Emmerich. No. Okay. We need to get rid of this. Okay, so now I've got to sit here and think of a good name. Hmm. Hmm. Maleficarum was good. Hmm. 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 Ho hum. This is the hardest part for me, really. Hmm. 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 I've got like things rolling through my head. I guess I should vocalize them for you. So, in classical forms of magic, which I have studied, I have never practiced them. Okay? What I believe is tattooed on the back of my neck. I'm a son of Adam. I'm a child of God. So, never practiced it. But I did study it to learn about it. Not learn how to do it, learn about it. The highest level that one could reach in certain classical magical orders is called an ipsissimus. But I don't I need to come I need to try to combine that with something. I have an idea. So the Greek word for death, and I'm half Greek, you guys know this. The Greek word for death is thanatos. So I like using the special character things. Okay. Hmm. Okay. And let's see. Thanato. Hmm. I'm not really, I don't know that I'm really happy with this one. No. Back. Thanatomagus. And a magus, you know what a magus is. Everybody knows what a magus is. Do you want me to look it up and read it to you? Another magic user of some skill, of some very very powerful skill. So we've taken the word magus and kind of twisted it around a bit and combined it with the word of death. He is a necromancer, so he is a thanatomagus. So, or magos in Greek, magos is a magician. In fact, thanato. Oh, oh, right, right. No, I don't like that O. There we go. That's it. The Magician of Death. I'm happy with that. Guys, it's time to start the game. All right. I believe that I am going to start on hard because I need the additional experience. Now, a lot of people say don't start on hard, start on normal. You want to be able to just walk up to them and kill them. But I am going to start on hard. Okay, we're queued for game start. Very cool. All right, we should have a nice little sit and watch movie here. I'm hoping. Let's see. Okay. Black screen. The mysterious black screen. Come on, guys. There we go. Yes, here we are. Okay. Penitent unlocked. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so here's the cool thing. Now, last season I talked about prep. Okay? And this is very, very, very important. Okay, now, where do they have it? I don't see rewards here. And that kind of creeps me out, but okay. So let's look at the gear right quick. Why not? Okay, Battle Pass Reliquary. Let's see what we got. It includes 3 items. So, Premium Battle Class, got the Scythe. We got that. I don't think that I'm ever going to wear that. That's Spiritborn. That's the Necromancer. No, definitely not going to wear that. Short, fat, and ugly, no. That is actually pretty damned cool. Okay, this is the new armor. No, no, and no. Okay. Now, hang on. Includes 3 items. And then with the Premium Battle Pass, you get the Beastie. And then the Premium Battle Pass gives you all the weapons. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go over to the next reliquary. Let's look at the weapons. Okay, so Night Slayer's Bomb supports all classes. The Torch of Iron Demons. The Great Axe of the Iron Demon. The Axe of the Iron Demon. The Sword of the Iron Demon. The brand, actually. Then we have the Demon's Feetsies. We have the Fork of the Iron Demon. It is a polearm. And then we have the Great Sword of the Iron Demon. Very cool. That's not bad. I mean, yeah. Beasticles. Let's see what kind of beasties we're going to have. Okay. Beasts. So we have the Night Slayer's Stiletto. We have the kitty cat with glowy stuff on it and horns. We have the kitty cat that looks like it's been through Hellraiser. We have a light for the back of your horse. Look, they just nailed it to his leg. I like that. And then you got, oh, isn't he cute? Yeah, jumpy, jumpy. No, thank you. It's a little too cheesy for me. I like that. No, I don't like that armor. No, boo. Aren't we a pretty horsey? Oh, that's interesting. And he has sigils carved into him. Oh, that's freaky weird. I'm kind of liking that. All right. Let's go over to the last reliquary, the armor. Okay, so the Night Slayer's Scythe. Armor, armor, armor. And then the Deluxe Battle Pass. Let's view the bundle. Oh, interesting. We've got Chainy Winks. Ooh, the Demon class variation. Interesting. Ah, that's cool. The Deluxe Record, the Scapegoat. I like my flying thing, the Beastie. Look the part. Then that one and that one. We have 83 days and 18 hours to earn these things. So I am going to go most likely with the premium battle pass. All 3 premium reliquaries for one low price. Yeah, I think I can do that. Let's do this. So we're going to purchase this and put a little money in the pocket of Blizzard, which is cool. As long as they're doing it, you know, they're doing their thing. And we got, let me see. We got the battle pass, but the premiums, oh, it's all unlocked? Wow. Okay, so well, we need to go in and claim everything. I'm pretty sure. Okay, now this, and this are not owned. So it'll give us something to work towards. I'm happy with that. Okay, now, why do I have 12 points that I can already put into it? Remember when we talked last time? And for some strange reason, I'm not seeing it on the... There's social. There's clan. What? 23 days ago. Yeah. Bless his heart.
I have been waiting for your return.
Okay, we've got new stuff here. Prestige Pet. Azul. No. No. Oh, that's actually kind of vampiric. That's not too bad. Beauty and Sin Spiritborn. She's so pretty. Crux Contagionis. Interesting. I like it. Oh, look, I have feathers on my boobies. Alright, then the Spiritborn, the Necro. Grave, Grim Harvest. Guys, you need to come up with some new armor. Okay. Nah, nothing there that I want. Alright, excuse me, sir. Not interested. Now, we've got to do a couple of things right now. First things first is we really need to assign our 12 skill points. So let's get over here and get this done first things first. Now, I always use a minion necro to level up, and the reason I do is because the minion necro is actually pretty good for leveling. So let's get a close look at what we need. Alright, so now remember, this season they have made basic skills do more damage. So let me maximize this, and we're going to drop one right here. And where do they have? Okay, yes. We need to go right here to get our second one. Now remember, we only have 12 points, so we can only do so much. Okay, we need 1 of 3 on Hewed Flesh, 1 of 5 on Blight, and then we need 1 here and 1 here. We've got 6 points left. Alright, we've unlocked the next tier down. So, this is where it's going to be kind of Crazy picky. Okay, I need one here. I need... Whoa! Where you going, son? I didn't tell you to go down that far. Need one there. How many do I have left? 4. What is this back here? Fuel by death. After consuming a corpse. Ooh, that's good. Okay, and then over here, we're going to put 1 in necrotic fortitude. We're going to put 1 right here in Titan's Fall. And then we've got Skeletal Warrior Mastery. We definitely need this. In fact, what I'm going to do is... Oh, I really don't want to... Okay. I don't want that there. I'm going to drop another one into this one. Alright, so that'll give us a decent start, I'm hoping. Okay, back. Now, the next thing that I need to do is go to my wardrobe. Come here. Okay, wardrobe. Armor. Okay, modify slot. We know what we're looking for. That is it. Oh, that's lovely. I love the Beauty and Sin armor set. It's my favorite. Okay, then we need to go over to the chest piece. And we're looking for another one. Here we go, Beauty and Sin. Ah, now he's looking necromancery. Okay, and then we're looking for Beauty and Sin again. There we go. Looking for one more. Beauty and Sin. There we go. And one more. And we need the Beauty and Sin boots. Alright, very good. Let's go back. Alright, now he looks like my necro. Alright, so shields and weaponry. Okay, so let's see what we can do for the buckler. Something, you know, just something to get us through. Something to start us with. Nothing too big or too noisy or too, you know, loud. The Grave Bulwark. That one's actually kind of cool. I don't mind that one. Lidless Wall. I just don't like the horns poking out the top of it. It's a little too much. The Grim Shelter. That one actually looks pretty cool. We'll go with that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to select a different scythe. So we can... The Kopesh. It's a little much. Just something kind of, you know, basic-ish. That one's kind of cool. I'm just going to kind of go through a few here and kind of, I'll figure out something that I like. That one's actually kind of, I like that. It's real basic. All right. So now we need to select our headstone, which is usually this one right here. I like it a lot. I mean, there are other ones that you can use. I mean, that one's pretty cool. That one's kind of cool. That one's interesting. But I've really kind of grown to like this one. What's this one? That's the default headstone. What about here? I got that from last season. Alright, we're going to go this route. And we need to select a portal. And the Death Speaker's Gate usually tends to be my favorite. So we're going to equip that one. Alright, let's go back. Now we need to go over, need to go down and over to pets. Always remember, guys, very beginning of the season, these are the first things that you want to do. Get your armor looking right. Get your tombstone or your headstone for when you die. Get your portal. Get your pets. And we're going to go with Dorian because I like the way Dorian looks. I mean, I do have the hoot owl. Well, let's try the hoot owl this season. We'll go that route. Okay. So there. Okay. Stable. We need to select our horse. All right. So let's get in and take a look at what we have. Let's see. What are you? No. About you? No, I don't think so. No, definitely not. No. Nope. No. It looks like somebody just kind of opened up a pig's belly over the top of him. There we go. There's my boy. All right, so now we've got to select the armor, so we're going to go do that right now. Let's see. Oh, hell no. 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 Definitely not. Horny horse. No. 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 Nope. It's got to be over here somewhere. Yep, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, and then, of course, a trophy. Everybody must have a trophy. No. No. I think not. That looks like the flaming toilet of death. Sit upon it and poo. And ring of fire kind of thing. No, don't need the Japanese lantern or the Chinese lantern. No. 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 Nope. Nope. I've been using this one. We'll go with this one. All right. Back. And wardrobe, stable, and then appearance if you want to change it again. All right. So we're going to confirm the look, guys. There we go. All right. Now, another thing that I really need to do before I get started in all of this craziness is I need to go look at all they did it again. Booty holes. All right, I'm going to the den. Oh damn, 10% on my battery on my iPad. This is not a good thing. Now guys, for all of my build needs, I always go to maxroll.gg, okay? Now that's not saying that there aren't other sites that have good build guides. There are. I particularly like maxroll.gg because I like the way they've got the website laid out. Every one of the builds that I have tried with them so far has been great and well done. And the only thing that I can say is, hey, go with what makes you feel the best. All right. So, the one thing that I want to do right quick, hang on. Okay, that's Variana and Rahir. So, let's do this. We're going to go up.
I don't think Subo likes me.
I don't know that I want to go with the beginning. Let's go back to the build guides. Hang on, getting started, build guides. So I'm going to go take a look at the end game necromancer builds. And I'm going to look at the blood wave and I want to see who they're using. Come on, guys. Who? Subo and Aldkin. Oh, guys, hang on. I got a phone call here. Hello. How you doing?
I missed a call from him on here.
Oh, interesting. Well, it wasn't me
Did you
today.
call me or something?
No, I'm streaming. The new season of Diablo 4 has started. Would you like to come join me?
Yeah, let me get on YouTube.
Well, no, just join the game and build a character unless you would rather not.
Okay.
Up to you.
Okay. Yeah, you had called me, so I was like, okay, I better call him and see what he wanted.
Well, I don't remember calling, but hey, I have just started working on my character, so I haven't even leveled up at all. I'm at level 0. so we could help you build a character. If you want to set up a channel, I'll come join the channel and just make sure that your voice is shared.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, we've got another NGRU clanner coming to join us. That would be NGRU Nana. And Nana, let me see, Subo and Aldkin. That's the way I'm going to go. Nana, hire the mercenary. All right, hang on. And then we need a reinforcement, and that's going to be Aldkin.
I often work alone, but
Okay.
perhaps we need help.
All right, so let me look at Subo and see what skills he's going to need. All right, so we start up here at the top, and we're going to go over here, and then as he levels up, we'll be able to go down. So there's that good one. And then Aldkin, okay, guys, hang on a second. I'm going to go to the party, and I'll be right back. All right, let me slip over here and get this done. Hello, Nana. Tell everybody in YouTube land hello.
Hello!
All right. So I have just started building my character. This is the very beginning of season 9, and I'm just at this point. I'm just kind of trying to get myself situated to be able to do what I need to do.
Okay. Items lose durability, become less effective when you receive from death. You can repair your equipment at the blacksmith.
But the nice thing about it is if you die with me around, I can resurrect you, and you don't have to worry about going to the blacksmith to repair your equipment. Now, one thing you might want to do is check and see if there was an update. Did you get the update for Diablo 4?
Shoot, what was that? Yeah.
Okay, and
Let's-
it installed it, right?
Okay. Behold new regular quarries.
Okay, yeah, the new reliquaries. So that's
Okay.
all. That's all stuff that you can get.
So close
and-
it.
Yeah, you can close all of that if you want.
Purge your sins. Close.
You want to purge your sins.
Purge
it's gonna-
my sins.
Yes, purge your sins. That's going to make a new character for you. So you'll have to go through and decide what you want. Now, hang on a second. Give me a second to look, and I will tell you what is currently one of the better builds for you to do. So give me a second. All right, so the tier lists. Now, this is for the end game. So this is after you reach level 60 and you start really amassing gear, and you want to be as strong as you can. They have a couple of things up there. So far, right now, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 spirit-born characters and 2 necromancers. And the 4 spirit-borns are there. Each one is a different build. There's a rake spirit-born. There's a crush spirit-born.
My spirit-born is locked.
Okay, and you can't. Okay, and the reason your spirit-born is locked is because you do not have the expansion. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Or not the expansion. You don't have Vessel of Hatred. That's the one thing that you don't have. We had talked about getting that for you, and you just didn't seem overtly interested in the game, so I never really pushed it.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
got barbarian, sorcerer, necromancer,
You want to be
druid.
Do you want to be a necromancer with me, a female necromancer?
Okay,
Okay.
I can do that.
Okie dokie.
So click it and confirm the class.
Yeah, click it and then go in and build and make your critter look the way you want to look. And I'm anxious to see where you gonna biz. How you gonna look? Because I build mine. Mine looks the same every season. Oh, that iced tea is so good. Now the cool thing about it, with you going necromancer, if you choose the same build that I choose, trust me, the damage that we will do will be absolutely insane.
Okay, let's see here.
But I am very excited that you have come with me.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay.
So you get to choose her facial features, and you get to choose her hair. You get to choose the color of her eyes. You get to choose what kind of jewelry she wears, what her body type is, that kind of thing. And it's fun.
No.
You didn't like the way that looked?
No.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Well, we
Okay,
can.
that one's fine. Uh,
You sent us to death trap.
hair.
What? Good people of Scarsglen, where our leaders have failed us.
Mm, mm, nah.
You,
Nah.
yeah, it's kind of how I was when I was doing. I'm like, yeah, that looks good. Nah, I don't like that. Maybe that. No,
Oh,
I don't like that.
oh no. Oh no. Oh hell no. No.
Well, for some strange reason, it did not do the shield that I wanted it to do, and I don't understand why. There we go. Is that it? No, that's not the one I chose. Where's the one I chose?
Okay.
Oh, it was a locked one. That's why it didn't do it. Okay. Okay, we'll just go with the dread shield. That'll work. Okay, back, confirm, and good to go. But I wonder why it won't let me have that one. Because it is in the Belladonna theme, and I don't want to pay for that entire cosmetic bundle. Nope. That is why. Okay, we'll just go with the Dread Shield. Alright, I'm good to go. Again. So, just to let you know,
Mm.
the season is 83 days long. Okay? And the stuff that you saw in the reliquaries, that is stuff that you can earn as you earn favor tokens. Why? I have selected a skill. Okay. Well, it doesn't let, it's not going to let me do anything else right now, so. If he shows up, he shows up. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Okay. I think we're done.
Okay, now.
Finalize?
I would say finalize.
Okay.
Now, you should appear in a city called Karagar, if I'm not mistaken.
Is this normal?
Actually, no, we are not on normal. In fact, I need to invite you. So give me 2 seconds. I'll invite you to my party. Okay,
So I canceled this?
hang on. Okay, I don't even see you online. That's weird. Okay, let me go to clan. Okay, let me see. I can't invite you to the party. Yeah, just going ahead and go normal to start with.
Okay.
But we're actually going to be starting in hard. The reason being is because it will allow us to get more experience. It's going to be a little tougher, but as we go, we'll be able to find stuff. Now, there are, and this is probably something you need to bring up on your phone. Do you have a pad by any chance, Nana, that's hooked up to your home network?
I don't think so.
Okay, so all you've got is your phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go to your internet browser on your phone, and you're going to type in maxroll, MAXROLL .gg.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Google?
Well, yeah, there you
Or
are.
you?
There's my Nana. Otoza. I like her. I'm going to invite you to my party.
Um.
There you
How do
go.
I? Did I respond? How do
Uh,
I?
how do you respond? By go to hit
Up,
your.
I found it.
There you go.
You're about to be transferred to the party leader world.
Yes, I see you.
You will only. I don't know what that's. Y'all go too fast. Okay.
Oh, when I find a helmet, it'll look like that. All right, so I'm going to be looking for my Nana. There she is. No, that's not her.
I'm
Where's
right
my?
here.
There she is. Hello, how are you?
That's fine.
Yeah. Let me tell you hello.
Greetings.
All right. So now, what I want you to do is press your options button, and under your name, there's going to be something that it's going to say no title selected, but directly under that, you're going to have profile and you're going to have wardrobe. Two little red buttons. You use your your D-pad to kind of maneuver around
Profile.
it. Yeah, don't go to profile, go to wardrobe.
Okay.
Okay, and click on wardrobe.
Okay.
All right, now, the first thing that you want to do is go over to stable.
Um.
So
Okay.
okay, so you'll go to stable, and
Uh-huh.
then the first thing will allow you, if you click on it, it'll allow you to select the horse that you chose the last time that you played.
Um. It's got an X for Old Nail Steed.
Oh, it does?
Mo- That's what it says. And it says, earned as an in-game reward, modify slot.
No, don't modify the slot. Okay. Let's close that out with your circle button. Okay, and you're going to go back to your wardrobe again, okay?
Okay.
Now, don't worry about armor. Don't worry about items. Don't worry about effects. Go over to where you see pets. Down there at the very bottom, you see it?
Uh-huh.
Click on pets.
Oh, it just took my clothes all off.
You'll be fine. Go to pets.
It says modify slot.
Okay, where it says on pet.
Unequipped.
Okay, where it says pets, it says modify slot.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to select modify slot. And check and see if you have a pet you can use.
It didn't do anything.
Okay, when you hit, when you say
It
modify,
says pets unequipped.
yeah, that's pets. And then it's going to say pet. When you click on it, it'll say modify pets, and it will have the different pets that you can choose from. I think
It's not letting me do that.
okay, so we'll have to go get you a pet at some point. Right now, we're just going to worry about leveling, okay?
Okay.
All right, so the first thing we have to do, if you'll notice, if you look at your mini map up in the upper right-hand corner, do you see it?
Close?
Yeah, close all that out. Get back to where you can see yourself standing in the town.
Yeah.
Okay, so the mini map is in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. So you see there's a little blue line.
No, it's showing my character.
Okay, it shows your character.
Close it.
Yeah, close it.
All right. All right,
Okay.
I see the map.
Okay, so you see the little blue line that goes up to that little spot up there that's got like a little blue symbol and a pin in it?
I see a blue spot. I don't see
Okay.
a blue line. But
Okay, well, follow me, and we're going to go up to that blue line right quick. We're going to kind of walk up in here, and we've got some people we've got to talk to up in here. All right, so we need to talk to this lady here, Briona. Okay. What's this about a death trap?
Over my head in months. So she offers up Donan's old place.
So just
Well,
listen.
no one using it anyway, she says. Only when we get there, the keep is thick with demons spitting fire. Half a group's dead. The other half's mad with shock.
Vasily Stones, I said the manor, not the keep. The keep stays empty. I'll find out what drew the demons there, and then I'll put them down. That weapon just for show? Or do you know how to swing it too? Could use your help time.
Okay, so we've got to go someplace.
they're still talking.
Okay, well, let me know when they're finished talking.
They're done.
Okay. Now, in the future, when you don't want to hear a conversation that somebody has and you just want to skip it, R3. Just press down on your right joystick, and that'll let you get past it.
Okay.
All right, so first things first. I'm going to take a look at the big map. Now, to take a look at the big map, hit your big center button.
Okay.
And you should see a blue line that leads.
I do.
Okay, that's where we got to go. So we're going to end up having to run down there and fight through everything that's out there. So just follow me, and
Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Okay.
We've got to go down this way. Just follow that blue line that's on your mini map. Okay, so we got to go out of town. And I'm gonna be, as I kill things, I'm gonna be raising them from the dead so that we have help. I'm gonna have.
I don't have no armor, right?
No,
weapons.
neither one of us do. Okay, there you are. Okay, let's go over here right quick. Oh, something's following us. What is that thing? Oh, that's you. Okay, we've got some critters over here. Let's kill these things.
How do I
You're okay.
fire?
That would be your X button. That will help you
Okay.
swing, okay? Now come over here. Oh, there's big ones over here.
I reached level 2.
Ow, 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 ow. My butt hurts. I reached level 2 too. There we go. Now I got skellies out. They're going to help us kill them all. Yay! So we're just going to kill everything over here. Okay, did you come here to this? Let me come with me. You see this sort of a build, this little pole here? There you go. Select it. Just click on it. X button. All right, so now that you've got the Blast Wave Shrine, we're going to continue to go down this direction where the blue line is.
Do I gotta pick up this stuff?
Is there stuff on the ground?
Yeah, boots.
Pick them up.
How do I pick them up? X.
I just hit level 4. I got 3 points that I can do. Ooh, we got to get this bear. Oh, there's more critters. They're not happy with us. Okay. Now, before we go any farther, hit your options button.
Option.
Okay. Yeah, your option button. Okay. That opens your
Yeah.
character screen, and you can see the stuff that you just picked up.
Uh-huh.
So now keep in mind, you're going to be changing this gear out quite often. But the most important thing is that as you get new stuff, you want to try to put it on.
Okay.
All right. So if you got new boots,
I got a totem.
okay, a totem. Okay.
I got gloves.
Okay, you want to put the gloves on, not the totem. The totem, if you'll take a look at it, the totem is what's called a focus.
Okay, so how do I equip them? Just
Okay.
press the X.
Yeah, so just hover over the top of it.
It's not letting me.
Okay. You're going to use your direction button to hover over the stuff that you have. Now,
I mean, I can get the boots.
okay, you want to put the boots on, so you're just going to...
I did.
Okay, now,
But the gloves, I can't put them. Okay, they're on.
Okay, so...
And then I got some hand wraps.
Okay, hand wraps and gloves is the same thing.
One's 31 and one's 35.
Okay, the one that's 35, that's the one you want to put on. So anything that's going to offer you, greater power,
Okay.
you definitely want to try to put those things on first. Oh, really? That's what you want to play? You want to play that game? Oh, okay. Okay, now, another thing that you want, we got to get moving too, because there's lots of nasties coming up on us. Alright, so, now, if you will notice...
There's something.
Okay, yeah. If you'll notice, down at the bottom of your screen, you have a red ball and a blue ball, okay? That red ball is your life, okay?
It's halfway.
Okay, so to drink a health potion, you hit L1.
L1.
Yeah, you need to drink, okay. There you go.
Okay.
Now, and health potions will drop as you kill these things. I think I got some more stuff. Oh, I did.
You're so stupid, bro.
Alright, so we need to try to make our way down the blue line here. Now remember, as you're walking around, there's going to be things on the ground that you can look up and look at and pick up.
A
all that
legend
kind of
pin?
stuff. Anything. Anything that's laying on the ground. Swing at it. Kill it. And you never know what will appear. Maybe some good stuff, maybe some bad stuff. And when I say bad stuff, in other words, not as powerful as what you've got on already. Okay, I see I left you up here at the bridge. There you are.
Right here.
Okay. All right, so we got to go over here to this little town right here. And the first thing we're going to do, if you're looking at your mini-map, you see that gray circle that has like a triangle on it? It's
Yeah,
this
right
place. Here. Yeah. What you got to do is get on it and press X. And that will unlock that waypoint for you so that you can travel there whenever you want. All right, so we got to go up here and we got to talk to this person, Brianna, again.
I'm sorry, souls still draw breath. Healing for the ones that can be saved, and a merciful death for the ones that can't.
Okay. Now, it's saying that we've got to go someplace else. So Brianna is following us. So do you see the blue line on the map? Look in
yeah.
Okay, so we got to follow that blue line. That blue line is always going to tell you where you've got to go. So that's where we got to do. We got to head down that way. All right, and it looks like we're heading into sort of a area here. So we've got to go and check out each one of these things. Ah, there's critters. So we got to kill everybody here. And you just keep all you got to do, you don't have to keep mashing the X button. Just keep your finger on it. All right, so there was a body there. Okay. Now we're going to go back over here. There's another body over here. Oh, yeah, we got lots of critters here. I just blighted him. He is blight. Oh, baby, I got you.
I died.
It's okay. Don't even worry about it, because I am right here to help you out. And welcome back. Now, remember the very beginning of the game it said you had, if you died, you'd have to repair your armor?
Yeah.
The cool thing about it is when you have somebody with you who can resurrect you, like working in a party, there's lots of benefits to working in a party. Number one, monster difficulty scales when there's more people in a party. In other words, the monsters get a little bit stronger. But the nice thing about it is you get more experience for killing those monsters, which is a cool thing. All right, so now by that blue ball, you can see you got the red ball for your life, and you got the blue ball. Oh, critters. Fight them, kill them, destroy them.
I am.
Just keep your finger on that X button and keep swinging until they die. Who's over here shooting at us? Oh, some gauntlets. Thank you. I'll take those. All right, yeah. The monsters will have a red bar above their head. All right, so come back over this way. From where you're at, you want to come back. Well, I'll just meet you down there. It's all right.
Level 7.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kill these guys. Now, these shamans, when you see a fallen shaman, you definitely want to take him down. fallen shamans can raise other people from the dead to come back and fight you.
Pants.
Okay. Pants. Okay, do you want to try out, check them and see if you can put them on? I need to do the same. Okay, a 51 item power.
I got a scythe, and a Wise Apprentice one.
Okay, stick with something that will do major damage. So what I want you to do is take a look at the damage. Oh, hang on, we got critters. Hang on. I'm gonna get up here and see what I can't do to. Gotta heal my babies up. Okay, and then, all right. So, what I want you to do is take a look in your weapons that you just picked up. So, like that scythe.
Hold up, let me get back to it. Okay.
So look at the damage that the scythe does versus the damage.
Item power is 53.
Okay, now, do you see when you're looking at something? Do you see something? It says under the thing that you've selected. Let's say, for example, the scythe. Okay, you see equip, which is an X. What do you see under the X?
Hide comparison.
Okay, you never want to hide your comparison. Okay, you always want to keep that up because that's one of the things that's going to tell you what's better. So, for example, right now I'm looking at gloves. Okay, I have some adept gauntlets. They're magic gloves. Okay, they add to my armor and they add to my critical strike chance. A critical strike is a strike that does more damage than normal. It's almost like a mortal wound, shall we say. So, before we go any farther, here's one thing I want you to do. Hit your big center button. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now, you should be up at the top, the little red thing that should be highlighted. It should say map. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go R1 all the way over until you see game. Okay. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Now, we're going to go down to game options. Just one thing down on the D-pad, and you're going to select it.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll see things up at the top. Graphics, sound, gameplay, controls, connect, accessibility. What you're going to do is R1 over to gameplay.
I don't got that. I went to gameplay.
Hang on. That we had a bunch of people that showed up to kill us. And I'm out here trying to kill them. I'm going to come resurrect you right now. Okay, you're being revived. And you're back. Okay, and I need to raise a few more skellies. Okay, so here's... So, in fact, let's just do this. Let's do this. What I want you to do is press down on your D-pad.
Okay.
And what we did is we went back to town. We went back to Karagar.
Be sure to fill up your healing potion at the healer before leaving town.
Yep, they give you these little tips each time, which is a cool thing. Because it helps you learn the game. Okay, so I've moved off the point. I don't see you. Alright, so where are you?
It's still sitting here spinning, saying, wait.
Okay.
Oh, here I am.
Okay, so just come over here. You can see me. I'm standing right beside you. Come over here into this open area. Right here. There we go. Okay, so let's go back to big center button.
Big center button.
Mm-hmm. And you're on map. Go
to game.
Go over to game.
Okay.
Go to options.
Oops, wait a second. Game
Okay.
options.
Okay. And we're going to go over to where it says game play. Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, now what I want you to do is scroll down one, two, three, four, five, six, where it
Yeah.
says Advanced Tooltip Compare. Is there a check in that box?
No.
Put a check in that box.
Okay.
Go down one more. Do you see Advanced Tooltip Information?
No.
It should be under Advanced Tooltip Compare.
Yeah. Check it.
Check it.
Okay.
Okay, and then hit your circle button to close it out. And then you're going to return to game.
Okay.
So what this will do, if you press your options button and you look at the stuff that you have gathered up, okay? So if you select any particular thing there, okay, it will look at what you have on, which will say equipped versus what you're looking at. And it will tell you what you gain or what you lose. So if you gain armor, where in this case I'm looking at gloves, the gloves that I'm looking at add additional armor, a good thing. But I lose 4 points of intelligence. As a magic user, a necromancer, a sorcerer or a sorceress, they use intelligence. That is, I guess you could say, that's their primary attribute, and that's exactly what they call it. Intelligence is an attribute. So you always want to look for stuff as a necromancer that, well, needless to say, increases your armor and does all of that. But sometimes you'll find stuff that will add to your skills. Sometimes you'll do stuff that increases your intelligence or decreases your intelligence. Those advanced tooltips will tell you a lot about the equipment that you pick up. So that's why I had you check them.
Okay.
All right, so I'm still kind of going through my boots and stuff to see. Okay, I need to swap out these boots. Very good. All right, and then I've got these hide gloves. All right, so you've got all the stuff equipped.
Right.
That looks better. Okay, so that
Right.
leaves you with a bunch of trash, right? A bunch of stuff that you're not going to use.
Right.
All right, so follow me.
What do I do with this totem?
Hang on, I'm going to show you. Follow me.
Okay. Hold on. Where is it?
I'm right here by you.
Okay.
Okay, so the nice thing about this town is it's arranged like a big horseshoe. And this is where you have all the people that can help you out. This guy right here, Corman the Alchemist, he's who you come to make potions and incenses. That will come later in the game, and I will explain that to you. It is a very cool thing. All right, so the next person over here is Eoifni, the occultist. She can do lots of amazing magical things, again, which I will explain later as the game goes on. Here's your other important person, Cetus, the blacksmith, the big red-haired lady with big boobs. Now, click on her, interact with her. All right, so you see the blacksmith Cetus thing on the left-hand side of your screen, and you see your character on the right-hand side of the screen. Now, you've got a bunch of stuff you're not using. So what we're going to do is we're going to salvage that stuff. The reason being, as you go through the game, there are certain salvage materials that you need to accomplish some of the things that you need to accomplish. So you see right there it says directly in inventory. If you scroll down with your direction button, you're going to go all the way down to where it says all items. And anything that's in your equipment bar that you are not using, that you don't want to use, you hit all items, and when you do that, it says salvage all. This action will irreversibly destroy all equipment in your inventory. Are you sure you want to do this? Well, yeah, we're sure, because it's stuff we don't need. So
Okay.
accept, and you got your first salvage materials. All right,
Yeah.
and then you can hit circle to close her out, and you're good to go.
Okay.
All right, so here's what we got to do. We're going to come back down here, and you should have, right about where I'm standing, you should see a portal that is yours. You're going to go through it and go back to the Glen, and I'm following you. You know, there was something else we forgot to do. We need to go back and do that right quick.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is you're going to go down on your D-pad, and we're going to go directly back to town. Hurry!
Okay.
You go back to town. I'll be there in a minute. There's a bunch of critters here. They're like trying to. I just put on another skill point. Okay, I'm coming back to town. All right.
Combat damage text is colored to mean different things. Critical
Okay.
strike, overpower, critical strike, combined. Okay.
All right. So I'm coming back to town. I'm going to meet you in town.
I'm here.
Now we get into something that is. This is kind of like the heart of the game. This is an important part of what makes your character your character. So we're going to basically go in and select skills for you to do this. Now, because of the fact that you and I are the only ones playing right now, we're going to use a character build, because when I say build, it's a way of outfitting your character with certain types of gear and certain skills. And those skills are and your gear is what's going to help keep you alive. So here's what we're going to do. Let's step away from the center there and get over here. All right, so what I want you to do is press your options button.
Okay.
All right, so if you press R1,
Book of Dead summoning.
no, we're not going to worry about that. Press R2.
Skill tree.
This skill tree. Okay, now we're going to make that big so that you can see it, and the way you do that is by pressing R3. In other words, just press down on the right.
Okay.
The right controller. Okay, so we've got to build your skills. Now, since we're leveling, the one thing that's going to help us is our minions. That's those little skeletons that you see me raise, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to teach you how to do that and what skills you need to do it. Okay, so the first thing you've got to do is you're in your basic skills, okay? If you'll notice, there's no red line between basic skills and the next part that goes diagonally down and to the left. Those are your
Right.
core skills. So here's what you're going to do. On your basic skills, okay? Immediately from the center, where you can see like a little diamond in the center, it's got these four things branching off on it.
Right. Right.
Okay, we're gonna
One's
go.
blinking red.
Okay, so immediately what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the bottommost skill to the left. That is called reap. Okay. Okay. Now, what?
Not yet learned.
Oh, okay. Reap, what this will do is, and you can read it, it generates essence. So some of the skills that you need to use require essence. So it's important that this skill is your first one. So what we're going to do is we're going to select that. So how you would do it is what do you see when you hover over reap? What does it say down at the very bottom?
Learn.
Learn it.
Okay.
All right, so that's your first skill point. Now, right just immediately to the left of reap, see where it branches out and it's got two little branches and one in the center?
Enhanced rep reap.
Enhanced reap. That's where your second skill is going to go.
So learn it.
Learn it.
Okay.
All right. So that unlocks the path to your core skills.
Uh-huh.
All right. So core skills, we've got this one's a little bit more complex in terms of everything that's around it. There's one up at the very top called Blood Lance. We don't want that. Then you go to the left, you're going to see Unliving Energy. We don't want that. Right down from it, there's another one called Hewed Flesh. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Learn it.
Okay.
Okay, now in the upper left-hand portion of your screen, how many available points do you have left?
4.
Okay, we're good. That's what we need. Okay, so look for the one that says Blight. It looks like a ball that's got a glowing kind of thing. Maybe like it looks almost kind of like a meteorite. Do you see it? It's like lower left.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to learn Blight. Okay?
Okay.
You're going to learn Enhanced Blight.
Okay.
And you're going to learn Supernatural Blight.
Okay.
Alrighty. How many skill points do you have left?
1.
Okay. And the red line down
Uh-huh.
to the next area, which is Corpse and Macabre skills, that
Right.
one's open, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we are going to give you the ability to summon your own skeletons. So, from Corpse and Macabre skills down to the lower right, you're going to see Skeletal Warrior Mastery. Do you see it?
Okay. Yeah.
Put a point in there.
Okay.
All right, so hang on. I've got to do my assign thing. Now, remember how I told you to bring up maxroll.gg on your phone?
No, I haven't.
Bring it up.
It's called what?
Max Roll.
M-A-
MAXROLL. One word. MAXROLL. One word. Dot.
ROLL dot
Dot GG.
GG.
So this is the website.
Diablo 4.
Yes.
Diablo 4 builds.
Diablo 4. We're going to go to, if you look up at the very top, you're going to see something that says Build Guides. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Click on Build Guides.
Okay, select your class.
Okay, so you're a necromancer. I got to look because for the one that says necromancer.
Playstyle.
No, not playstyle. Don't worry about that.
I got that down.
Okay. Not playstyle. You just leave playstyle alone. You don't want to mess with it. Okay. See the box that says leveling? Immediately to the right of playstyle. You should see a box that says leveling. There's actually two boxes. There's leveling and end game.
Mine says next to my necromancer it says playstyle, and below over to the left says activity.
Okay, below and over to the left it says activity. Now see, that's really weird. I'm not seeing that. Okay.
Now what it does show down below is blood wave, server, blood surge, bone spear, blight, bone spear,
You're looking for a minion
Build
necromancer level.
guides. And you
Yeah,
want, that's
yeah,
what I clicked.
yeah. Build guides, and then you
Yeah.
say you see select your class down below it.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
okay. All classes, barbarian, druid, and you click on necromancer.
I did.
Okay. Then down below that, that should be other filters, play
No.
style, leveling, end game.
Mm-mm.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to give me a sec. If I can copy this. Select all, copy. Okay. Um, actually, no. Let me do that a little bit differently. I've got a better way to do it.
Hold
All
on. Let
right.
me run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Run your bathroom. Okay. So just so you guys know, Nana and I met through a former mutual friend in Destiny 2. And we have played Destiny 2 for a very, very long time. We've kind of moved away from Destiny 2 because of what we're seeing in the game and the moves that are being made by the CEO of Bungie. He's done some pretty shitty things to the people that work for him, and we really don't want any part of it anymore. So now we are in different games. My preferred one right now is Diablo 4. Nana, I turned her on to No Man's Sky, and she really enjoys it. So Nana's really never gotten into Diablo 4 the way that I've gotten into it. I've been around since Diablo 2 on PC. So Nana is learning, and I think she's doing a great job of it. This is how you help people through. This is how you show people. Always have patience with someone you're trying to teach because they're learning. They have a lot to learn. So give them the chance to learn and do the things that they need to do. All right, hang on a second here, guys. Copy. All right, now let me see here. I've got to send this link over to Nana. If I can see it. Okay. So let me try going via Messenger.
Okay.
All right, sweetie, hang on. I'm going to send you a link. So that you can click on that link and go directly to the page that I'm trying to tell you about that you're not seeing. I think it's probably because of your phone. Okay. There we go. All right, I see you. All right, here is paste and send. All right, so you should get a ding ding from me here pretty quick.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you see it? Minion Necromancer Leveling Build Guide.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
went there.
That is the place that you need to be for sure.
Okay.
All right, hang on. Let me get rid of that and bring this back up. Okay, so I know that the page itself looks kind of crazy. It looks like a lot of information that you're not used to, but The cool thing about this page, if you take the time to study it later on this evening after you and I hop off, you will see that it has, there at the very beginning, it shows you the best gear that you can get for this character while you're leveling. Now, you're not going to find, you may not find the exact gear that they're recommending, but if you can find stuff close to it, it makes a huge, huge difference. All right?
Okay, and that's under the leveling?
Yeah, that's under that leveling build guide. Plus, there is a place there that will show you all of your skills, what your skills need to be to build the character the way that it needs to be built.
Okay.
Okay, so hang on. I've got 7 points that I need to get set up. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3 there. And then, okay, I can refund this. And I need this one. And I need one more there. Alright. So as you apply your skills, if you'll notice, down at the bottom of your screen, you see between the red ball and the blue ball, that's your skill bar. Triangle, R1, L2, R2, X, and square. Do you see it down there at the very bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, so some of those have filled up. So under X, you're going to see the thing that looks like a scythe, like it's swinging, okay? And if you'll notice at the very far left of your skill bar, under triangle, you're going to see 3 little skeleton heads. You see them?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, where did you go?
What did I do?
Okay, you press down, and I don't know where you went. Okay, where?
I'm right here.
Okay, very good. All right, so now scythe. The what? Do you see anything else on your skill bar right now?
The far right, there's one.
The far right. That's the one that looks like the meteor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That is called blight. And what that does is you basically cough up a big black snag and you spit it at them. I mean, you don't really spit it at them, but it's called blight. So what it does is and this takes essence to use this skill. It'll cost essence every time you throw it. So you don't want to keep your finger on it. You just want to throw it one time. Just tap the square button and they'll throw it. What it does is it causes this black, ugly goo miasma to appear under the feet of your enemy, and blight does damage to them. And to raise your skellies, when you kill something, there's a bunch of bodies laying on the ground, and you'll see a bunch of them with you and I playing. You hit your triangle button, and it'll raise them up. Now, right now, I think you can only raise up one skeleton, or one type of skeleton.
Okay.
All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to press your options button. Okay?
Okay.
And go R1 one time, and you're going to see Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
And Skeletal Warriors is lit up.
Yeah.
All right? Click on it. X button. So what this does is this area allows you to choose what type of skellies you raise. Skirmishers is what you want.
You can raise one additional skirmisher warrior.
Okay, if you can do that, if you can select that, please do.
Select upgrade. Okay.
All righty. You can go on ahead and close all of that out.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to go back down to where we were. So take your little portal, and we're going back to Lagland Fend. Alrighty. So we've got some critters here. We're going to start killing them.
Wait, where are you? Did I take the wrong place?
Okay. You should see where you're standing. You should see a portal that says it belongs to me. Just take my portal.
The green one?
It should be blue in color. But if there's a green one, take it.
Okay, I'm here.
All right. Now, do you see a bunch of red blobs laying on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. What I want you to do is press your triangle button. You see how it raised a little skeleton?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Keep your finger on that button and raise as many of them little bastards as you can. All right, we're looking pretty good. Okay, come up here. See where I'm standing up here? See this thing called howler moss? Come closer and you'll see it.
Okay.
You want to click on that. Interact with it. You definitely want those. Those herbs are what's going to help you make potions and stuff. So whenever you see them, you always want to select them. Or interact with them, in other words. Okay, I'm going to raise up some skellies here. Now, here's another thing that you need to know. Your skeletons, you see the little green lines above their heads?
Yeah.
That's their life, okay? Now, if you have raised all the skellies that you can, and you notice that your skellies are taking damage, the green bar will start going down. You just keep your finger, between attacking and all of that. When you're safe, what you want to do is keep your finger on that button. And what it will do is, instead of raising a skeleton, it'll raise a mage that will heal your babies. So after a big fight, you always want to, raise as much as you can and heal your babies up. Because your babies are what's keeping you alive. See how they ran over and just basically killed the shit out of everything?
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry too much about it. Now, look at their health and check and see if their health is okay. If it's not, you know what to do. Now later, as you get more skill points, one of the things that you're going to be able to do is look at a corpse and make it explode, which does damage. Alright, so let's keep going down the direction that we started. Alright, remember we talked about blight, okay?
Right.
Alright, so watch what happens with my character. Do you see him throw that thing?
Yeah.
Okay, if you throw that at an enemy, it'll hit them. As long as you're facing the enemy, it'll hit them and make a black pool of goo appear under their feet, which will do them damage. So this is just another way that you have of doing damage. Now, swinging your weapon doesn't cost you any essence, but neither does raising your skeletons. But blight, corpse explosion, all of that stuff, See, I'll show you what a corpse explosion looks like. See, there's a corpse down here. Did you see it?
Yeah.
That does damage to the enemy. So that's another skill that you will eventually learn. But we got to finish up this mission first. Oh, there's more. There's more. Get in here, skelly babies. Kill them all. Corpse explosion.
There. Another survivor.
Couldn't have made it without you.
All right, we took them out. I'm gonna heal my babies up. You need to do the same. See that black pool on the ground?
Yeah.
That's blight. That does damage while they're sitting there. Oh, lots of them. Love this. Oh, there was a stone that dropped. Yay! 5 topaz fragments. All right, so we still got to keep following the blue line here. Okay, we're in Eldheim Keep right now. Interesting. What is this over here? Whoop. Babies. Bad guys! Kill them all! Yay!
Swarm from there.
Okay, so we got to go up in the where that circle is and beat the snot out of everybody in here.
Look, they're squabbling over something. What is that?
Okay. So you should have just picked up a little thing called a Horadric Wayfinder. Press your options button. And I'm going to try to find out where
I
that...
don't have anything.
Okay. I'm not seeing it either. Hang on a second. There's another place we can look. Okay, I don't see it myself, but that's okay. All right, so now we need to talk to this old person over here. Got to talk to Briona. Okay, take this. What is this device?
Entirely sure. Seems Horadric.
Okay.
See here. There was a ward placed on it once. Lapsed now. Should have guessed the order was involved. Whatever it is,
I don't think
it's
she's letting me talk
tugging,
to her.
like it's trying to do something. Ugh, another wounded. I'll see if I can find them. Take this device in the meantime. Maybe it'll lead you to the source of the demons.
All right, were you able to talk to her?
No.
Okay, I've got a feeling that what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to help you pick up the Vessel of Hatred expansion. And that's going to give you access to a bunch of other stuff. But we won't worry about that right now. Right now, we just want to try to level our characters up. See, our skellies went down there and just beat the snot out of that poor guy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna heal up my babies. You do the same. Remember, hit your triangle button. That'll raise your babies.
I did.
All right, so there's one place up here we've got to go look at, up these stairs. And there's a place called the Demon's Wake up here. We got to go in there. Looks ominous.
I can't go in.
You can't go in.
That's as far as it lets me go.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go back to town. And then I
Push the
want,
down.
yeah, put down on your D-pad, and that'll open your a door to go back to town.
Okay.
And let me know when you're in town.
Okay, I'm in town.
Okay, do you see a portal that will lead you to me? Same one you took last time.
Yeah.
Take it. And you'll get another... There you are. No? Yep, there you are. Okay. So we got to go into this place right here. We're in a dungeon right now, so it's going to get ugly in here. Now, in these places, there's going to be lots of stuff on the floor that you can smash. Just use your X button to smash it. Oh, yeah, there's critters up here. I'm already up here mowing through them. Okay, I got a healing potion upgrade. That's cool. Uh-oh. So you can look at your mini map and you can see exactly where things open up and close and all that kind of crap. And then after every encounter that you have, if you see bodies on the floor, you definitely want to try to raise up or heal your babies. Okay, I need to heal my babies up. You need to heal up too. So hit your L1 button. There you go. And see over here on the ground right here where I'm standing? See that red jug? You pick it up and it will redo your it'll add to your health potions. Got a burning archer there. He's dead. All right. Yeah, I'm keep getting the thing to go this way.
The thing to go this way?
Yeah, it's this wayfinder thing I picked up. Oh shit, there's a room full of them. And they're all dead. Oh, there's a big explodey thing on the floor. Oh, a leather doublet. Thank you. I'll take that. All right, hang on. There's something back here. Okay. A Herodric Gateway. All right. It's opening up another dungeon for us. We got to kill all these critters first. Okay, do you see a big glowing circle here?
Yeah.
We got to go in there. Alright. A Horodric strong room. I'll wait until you get here.
Okay. Okay, I'm here.
Alright, so it's going to start getting hairy, so be prepared. Okay, a Horodric artifact pillar. And here they come! Okay, you see how that wall has gone up?
Oh no.
I got you. Where you going, buddy? You killed my girl. I'll whip that ass. Okay. And now you're revived. Okay. So this is, what you're seeing here is part of the new seasonal thing. Okay. There's these pillars. And what we're going to do is we're going to select one or two of them. Okay. Completing pillar events will attract additional ambushes. Uh-oh, you selected one.
Uh-huh.
And you selected the wrong one, but it's okay. So we gotta run up
Well,
here.
crap.
It's okay. Gotta run up here. We gotta kill everybody up here. Damn it, they pulled me out. Goodness. We got maggots. They're nasty.
Chomp chomp, it did.
I got you, baby. There you go. Raise your babies back up. You gotta raise all your babies. Raise as many as you can. And okay, we're on a timer here, so we gotta get moving. Okay, we got to go down here. Here's where this other thing is. Okay, it's going to get harem scarum here. I'm going to start blowing corpses up here. Kill as many of them as I can. We got maggots! Maggots!
I'm trying to get them.
Alright. Okay, so see, we got a big red guy here. We got to kill him. Throw your blight at him. Oh, damn. Ah! We got beat. He got us. He chomped us.
Revive at checkpoint?
Yep, revive at checkpoint. Alright.
Well.
We've got to go in here and raise babies now. Because we're naked. We ain't got no babies.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what's this? Oh, a Highland circlet. Thank you. I'll take that. Alright, we got to get up here. Okay, here's Pyroclast. I'm raising up my children. Alright, we got it. Watch him. He's going to drop big old balls of fire on us. Damn. Wow. That guy does damage. I'm coming back in. Throw your blight at him.
I was trying.
Yeah, he just smoked my ass again too. Wow. Alright. We gotta beat him. We gots to beat the boy.
Where's you at?
I'm
there
coming.
He is.
Yeah, I was just waiting. So we gotta run back over to that same area where we were and try to beat him again. We gotta find gotta go around here someplace. Maybe find some other, weaker ones to kill. so that we can start. Okay, here's something. I can't take it. Damn it. Won't let me. Alright, I see where I died. I see the pyroclast. Okay, if I can just keep my babies healed. Ow, that hurt! Damn, he just smoked me. I'm coming back. Did you die?
Man, I was trying, but yeah.
Yeah, this is a little tough. This one's a little tough. Hang on a second. I've got a few skill points that I can put in. And I just put them in. Alright, I'm going to go back up and try it again. I got to get babies, though.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, too.
Because without our minions, it's going to be tough. So I'm looking around trying to...
Did you already go up there?
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm heading that direction. Let's put it that way. I didn't go. I went kind of to the left at the Y there. I'm coming back down to where you are. Okay, I see you. So we know he's up there. Weapon rack. Be careful up there, because he's up there. Now hang on, I need to look and see if I have better stuff. I do. So I'm going to put that on.
Do I need a wand?
No, huh?
I have some boots, I see. Oh yeah, they're better.
I don't want to use a two-hander right now.
Properties lost when equipped to maximum life. But the
But-
item power is a 102.
Oh, you might want to try. You might want to think about that one. Yeah.
Dodge charge.
Yeah. So if you press like the circle button, this is what a dodge looks like. You see how he jumps like that? And there's a timer on it. You can do it so many times, but then uh-oh, here he comes, run! Run!
I am running.
I'm gonna dodge out, and I'm gonna keep throwing some blight at him.
He's chasing me!
Dodge out of that. Yeah, you stand in that fire, you'll die. So you see how it kind of shows that red circle thing when it comes down?
I got a chest.
Oh, damn, he blasted me a second time. Get out of there. I'm coming back. We're getting our butts handed to us here.
You keep chasing me and throwing fire. He's throwing fire at me.
Use your dodge button when you can. I'm coming.
I didn't put it on.
Okay.
Goodness.
Oof, damn, that dude's big. Go get him, Skelly, baby. Damn it,
A wise ring.
Holy shit, man. This
Do
guy.
I need a wise ring?
If it's a ring and you ain't got one on, hell yes.
Okay, equip it.
Yep.
Okay, I did.
Yeah, the fact that we hadn't got our babies, that's not helping. Man. Normally I walk through these guys. But this is something completely different. Okay, I may have to look at this cudgel. How much damage does this thing does? 24 damage per second. I'm gonna have to swap over
Oh,
to
I
it and
got
try.
some babies. I only got 2, but
Well, two's better than none. Okay, I'm gonna go up here and see if I can find some babies to make. Got some boots. Yeah, any of these little things that you walk up on that says vessels, definitely break them open. I don't understand why I can't get that. Okay. Okay, I see where he's gone. I'm going to kind of stay away from there for a second so that I can look and see if I can find something that does more damage. Okay, I think I'm going to stick with what I've got. It doesn't do damage as quickly as the shield and all of that, but alright. So I have no babies. You're the only one that has babies. We gotta beat this guy. We gotta beat him. That's all there is to it. Okay, I see him down here. Okay, I just picked up a ring. I'm gonna put that motherfucker on right now. These boots any better? No. Alright. So let's go try to beat him again. So remember, you can throw blight at him where he's standing, and that
what are these? What are these books?
Smack them. They don't really give you anything. I mean, there's containers and... Uh-oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Oh, shit.
Okay, just dodge around him when you can.
I need more. Don't turn your back to him.
I'm going to have to... Damn. Fuck. Damn, he hits one time and it's like
I know.
Massive damage. Okay, I've got 3 babies now. My babies are on him. Damn you.
Go, babies, go. Oh, shit.
I'm like down to... there we go. I'll take those 2. And that one. And that one. Alright, we've got him down to almost halfway. Keep going, Nana. Damn him. Man, those fireballs that he throws hurt! Ah!
I got some more babies.
Yeah, I do too. My babies are the ones that doing the fighting. Whoa, 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 what?
Oh, shit.
Hang on,
I gotta go back to checkpoint.
I was coming around to raise you up.
Oh.
He's almost downed.
I'm not ready yet.
He's down. Come back up here, hurry. There's a big chest.
Try it. Open.
Yay!
Why don't you let me do interact?
Okay, well, look on the ground. There should be stuff that dropped.
You are her killer. Bearer of her.
Yeah, but there's a big square here on the cachet that it won't let me collect it.
Okay, don't worry about it. Here, come. We're going to go back into this portal over here.
That you seek. Wonder.
Okay.
Oof, that was tough.
Uh-huh.
All right, so we've got to go. We've got to leave the dungeon, or before we do, I'm just going to clear out the rest of this place.
I got another slide. 24 damage per second.
There you go. I swapped over to a cudgel. Now, you lose your shield, you lose a lot of protection, but you do a lot more damage. I've got one that I can drop on the ground for you.
I have a buckler.
And now your buckler, that's a shield.
It's not very strong.
Okay, over here where I'm at, there's a lot of stuff dropping on the ground.
Whoa, I'm at level 11. Where are you? Let's see.
Just look on your mini-map and you'll get here. Oh, I've had it with you guys raising the dead. Oh, Taco Bell fart on the ground. That was nasty.
How do I get out of here?
Just, okay, look at your map. Or, what you can do this. Press your big center button. That shows you the map a lot more clearly. So, from where you're at, you can see where I'm at on the map. Go towards me.
Well, it's getting out of this room.
Here. There you go. Keep coming. Keep coming straight through. There you go. Okay, and there's going to be a lot of stuff up here on the floor that you can pick up. And you can raise babies if you need to. Yeah, I'm at level 11 too. Alright, so the reason I'm still going through is because I know there's still stuff in here to kill. Oh, I need to drop this cudgel for you. Hang on. Here you go. Take this. See that big thing that I just dropped? The vigorous laborer's hammer? Put that thing on. And of course now would be a good time to check and see if you've got anything else new that you can put on that's going to help you out.
Okay, I put that on.
Okay, I'm looking to see if there's other things that I've got, which there is.
I got a cane ring. Equip that.
Yeah, you can wear 2 rings and an amulet. So right now, just trying to step up any that we can makes a huge difference for the both of us in terms of not only the damage that we do, but how much protection that we actually have.
A vigorous finish folio.
Okay, vigorous fiendish folio. Okay, that's a focus. That is where you have 2 weapons. You have 1 weapon in one hand and 1 weapon in the other. We're going to stick with these big sticks.
Okay.
In fact,
bitter ringer sword.
No, don't use the sword.
We got the yeah. Infused Strider shoes.
Okay, now look at your shoes and see if the ones are better.
The ones I have on are 31 item power. This is
Now look, not just
111.
don't just
This
look at
the other one that I have on is 2 armor, 2 maximum life, requires level 3.
yeah. So what you want to look at, you want to look at your item power, but also look at your armor, because remember, as we go farther, the monsters are going to get tougher, and you have to have more armor. So that
Okay,
number that it
the
gives
one
you
I
for
have on is 2 armors, and the other one is 9 armors. The new
oh,
one.
you tell me which ones you need to put on.
The 9.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I have another buckler.
Okay, don't worry about the buckler, because right now you are using a two-handed weapon. Okay, so in the game there are one-handed weapons, which means you can hold a weapon in each hand, or you can hold a shield and a weapon. A buckler is a shield, or you can hold a one-handed weapon. Now, the smaller one-handed weapons like daggers and stuff like that, the attack is a lot faster. So you can look at if you select on your character and you use your D-pad to go up to what you have equipped. Okay? So right now in the one hand, if you will see, you have that worker's hammer. How many attacks per second does that offer?
Where is that?
Look on your character. Look down there where your hands are, because remember, it all arranges itself the same way every time. Down there at the bottom where your character is, the picture of your character, it shows you what you have equipped. All of those things that you see in your little screen with your character, that's stuff that you're wearing. So, if you look, you take your direction pad and you go over and you put the white box around the weapon that you have in your hands right now. It'll tell you that it is, whatever the name of it is, it will tell you it's a magic two-handed mace. It will say an item power of 112, and then below that, all of those things you see below it are called attributes. So this one does, the one I'm carrying does 24 damage per second. Okay. So in other words, 22 to 32 damage per hit. It tells you how fast it'll attack. 0.9 attacks per second, which is slow. Mine also has 12% overpower damage. Plus, mine also gives me 14 intelligence. What about the one that you're wearing?
It's 24 damage per second, 22 to 32 damage per hit,
Uh-huh.
0.90 attacks per second.
So that's the same speed that I have. What else does it give you?
Plus 12% overpower damage.
Nice.
And then plus 6 maximum life, 5 to 6.
Okay. So, of those attributes that you have, the one that makes that one really worth carrying, besides the damage that it does, is the maximum life. It increases your life.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a thinking kind of thing. It's kind of like No Man's Sky. You know, there's certain weapons in No Man's Sky that do more damage than others. It's basically the same thing here. You just got to look at them in your in your character screen, and it will tell you, hey, this does more damage. Now keep in mind, like I said, right now the stuff that we're wearing, it's eventually going to get salvaged. All we're trying to do right now is put on the best stuff that we find so that our characters get stronger. In other words, they kill monsters more easily. The more monsters we kill, the higher we go in terms of level.
Okay. Well, I changed my pants.
Okay. Were they dirty?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Well, raise your babies. That would be your triangle button. Okay, so you've raised as many as you can. All right. So we're just going to kind of keep going through the doors here and clearing out this dungeon.
Okay. Where'd you go?
Look on your map. Look on your mini map. You'll see me. There you go.
I got a bunch of babies.
I gotta heal mine up. Buddy, that hurts. Sticking that electric cord in my butt. Ooh, nice blight. Okay, I picked up a scythe there. Let me look at it.
I got another ring.
There you go, put it on. Okay, so here is something that I just picked up. I picked up a heavy scythe. It's a magic two-handed weapon. Now in the game, there are different types of or different qualities of the gear that you get, whether it's a weapon, a ring, an amulet, armor. It doesn't matter. So the stuff that we started out with is called normal. Okay. Now most of the stuff that you should have on should have kind of a blue background to it. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Anything with a blue background is just simply a magic item. Okay. The next.
Is this a place I can go potty real quick?
Yes, go take a leak.
Okay.
I love me some Nana, guys. And I'll tell you why. 70 years old and she still games. You cannot beat that. Nana's a wonderful, wonderful woman, and she is the executive officer of the NGRU console division. She has been a faithful friend and a hell of a clanner. When you find people like that when you're clanning, you keep a hold of them and you do your best to help them out. That's what clanning is about. I think I'm going to swap over to this scythe. Now granted, I lose intelligence and I lose overpower damage, but it increases my damage from 6 to 7%, 7% being max, and it increases my summoned damage, so my skellies will do more damage. So yeah, I'm swapping over to that booger. And of course, now I need to get upstairs, and I need to go to my wardrobe, and I need to modify the slot and pick up something that I'm actually going to like the way that it looks. And I don't want something that looks like it's so massive that my character couldn't actually wield it. Like, see, something like that I can see. I can see something like that. That's actually kind of cool. It's very, very basic, but it's cool. That's very basic, but it's cool. I think I'll go with that one. That one's just real simple.
Okay.
All right. So, as
Are you still running this as live?
Yeah, we're live. We're streaming.
Okay.
Okay, back. Confirm look. Back. Okay. So, I'm going to heal my babies. Alright, babies are healed. Alright, so I think that's it for this room. I'm going to go out this door here. Ah! Little critters. They just were waiting on me. Little butt heads. Oh, here's another one.
You gotta go through that portal?
No,
No?
we need to go. Basically, what we need to go back and do, we need to go back to town. We need to go to Karagar. We need to go to Karagar. So down on the D-pad.
Okay.
So as we go in the game and you salvage stuff that you're not using, however that weapon or piece of armor or whatnot looks, what it does is it saves the way that it looks, and you can go in and dress your character the way that you want your character to look. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to go over and talk to Cetus. We need to go talk to the blacksmith and get rid of all of this junk we have. So I'm going to go around the corner here, over this way, and up these stairs. And we're going to talk with Cetus. And I'm going to all items.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Why
Okay.
don't you let me talk to him?
You gotta
You
go
cannot
up.
do that.
There you go.
You cannot do that while in this area.
Okay, get up close to her until you see her name, where it says.
I see your name and it says exit and interact, and it says you can't do that in this area.
You've got to make sure that that little symbol with her name on it stays up. Otherwise, it thinks you're trying to do an attack in town, and you can't do that. So you walk up to her, and once you see the little box above her that says Cetus Blacksmith, don't move anymore. Stand still. That's when you hit X.
It's still not letting me do it.
I don't understand that. That's weird.
You cannot do this in this area.
That's really strange, because I can. Okay, do me a favor. Come over to this girl over here, Oifney. See where I'm at? Yeah, come over and talk with her right quick. When you see her name above her, hit the X.
I can't do that either.
That's weird.
Would you babies move? You cannot do that in this area.
Okay, that's really weird. Okay, don't worry about it. We'll figure out what it is after a bit. Okay, you see on the map over there where we've got to go in town?
Hold on here. Let me.
I think you got something going.
Chest 1?
Okay, so this is your stash, okay? And you can interact with it. And what this does is it gives you an area to store stuff.
I got the blacksmith open.
You got the blacksmith. Okay, cool. Yeah, just all items. Scroll down to all items and salvage them.
Okay.
That scythe looks.
And I go to that girl too?
No, you don't even have to go to the girl. The only reason I was saying go to the girl was to try to get whatever weird little glitch was going to stop. I think I'm going to use that one. Back, confirm, back. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so now what we've got to do is we've got to go over here and talk to that lady again. We're going back up to that first little building that we went into. Okay, and then Brionna, do you see her name and where you can interact?
Her name.
Yeah. You don't see it?
Hedrick, I see.
No. Turn around. The lady standing over here by this pole. There, you just walked right past her.
I don't think there's one here.
Okay, I'll talk with her.
So that's why the demons swarmed Eltime.
Blah blah blah.
They were drawn to Astaroth's
Let me
blood.
skip the conversation.
If I weren't, no one stopped me.
Okay, so
If I weren't, no one stopped me.
why didn't that?
Listen, these people have nowhere to go. Had
Okay.
their homes and farms raised flat when
Yep.
Astaroth broke free. All because of Donan. It's time to get a little something back, eh?
So I don't understand. Inspect the Herodric focus, which
Right
is
here?
right here. Okay, so
Inspect it?
yeah, just inspect it. Now
Okay.
you should have the first reward, a tier 1 reward, and that is Herodric Spellcraft. It's a magic reputation cache.
Yep.
So
It says rewards locked.
okay, you don't have any rewards there?
I don't know. It says, how would I know?
It would allow you to select the very first one.
Nope.
Close. Okay. It's probably some weirdness.
Yeah.
This thing converts Herodric.
Okay. Gain Herodric knowledge. Find strong rooms in nightmare dungeons. Alright. And I got a box. Okay, so I've got to go outside here and get into an open area and open these two boxes.
I cannot do that here.
Okay, I opened them all up. Is this a better ring? Compared to the other slot. I'll take it. Alright, and then I got a short sword and I got a claymore. I think I'm going to stick with what I've got. Okay. Find strong rooms in dungeons. Hang on, truce lie within. There's a priority quest available. Give me a minute. And I'll figure out what it is. Okay. So we need to go talk with the apothecary, which is this dude up here. No, not there. My bad. Back over this way. He's back in town over here. So what this is going to allow us to do is upgrade the quality of our healing potions.
This
So,
one?
yeah,
Corman?
yep. So, when you select on him, you're going to see up at the very top, Alchemist Corman, upgrade potion, okay? So right now, what we are using is weak healing potions. But because we've reached level 10, we can go with the tiny healing potion. That'll cost you 5,000 gold.
Okay.
Enough materials.
I don't have enough materials. I don't have hang on. Show materials. What do I need? I have 8.
I don't have enough gold.
Okay, you don't have enough gold, and I don't have enough herbs. Okay, so I know how to fix that. All right, so we're going to have to, that one place that we went to, open your big map. Okay. So down to the lower left of where you can see our characters and all that kind of stuff, you're going to see the one that we just went to, a place called Firebreak Manor. Do you see that?
On the left, you said?
Lower left. Lower diagonal left. Tell you what, I'm going to go there. You take my portal and come to me. And remember where the portal is. It's right there in kind of like the center of the area down there. If I need to come back and show you where it's at, it's not a problem. It takes a little while to get familiar with where everything's at. Did you find it?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Okie dokie. I'm waiting for you.
It's a spinning.
There you that's not you. There you are. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be walking around the area, and there's a place where I am going to take us where we're most likely going to get our butts kicked, but we're going to do it anyway. So, you see the blue line on the map?
Where does it show how much gold I have?
Okay, if you hit your options button and look in the lower left-hand portion.
I see.
You see it gold?
Yep.
That tells you how much gold you've got. So
we have about 3,000 short.
Okay, that's not a problem. Let's keep going. So we're gonna follow the blue line, and that blue line is gonna take us to a dungeon. And in that dungeon, there's gonna be lots of critters to kill. Just follow the blue line, and you'll eventually catch up with me. All right. Somebody died. Raise your babies. Okay. See this thing right here? The glittering ore vein? Click on it. You're always going to get good stuff out of there. Oh, we got lots of people up here. Alright, so we're going to continue following the blue line. There's a rotten stump. There's 40 gold. Another rotten stump. There's 36 gold. Now you got to actually walk up to the gold and grab it because you don't have your pet.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so anytime you see gold on the ground, that's what you got to do. Got a lost pack here and lots of critters. Okay, you need to heal up. L1. There you go.
I got another ring.
Oh, cool. I heard it drop. Alright, so we're going to go down here. Whenever you see corpses and stuff on the ground, you always want to click on them.
Click on them.
Yeah, whenever you see a corpse on the ground, you always want to try to click on it. Yeah, X. Okay, this place is full of them. You got all your babies?
Yeah.
Because there's lots of corpses here. Oh, look at them fly. Alright, so I'm going to keep going this way. Following my blue line. Alright, we can keep going. We're trying to get into a dungeon right now. I hear people up here talking. Yep.
Level 12.
I'm 13 now. Alright, I'm going to keep going around the corner here. Lots more poopies up here. Uh-oh, they scared me.
Ah!
Did you die?
Not yet.
Watch out for those big yellow Taco Bell farts on the ground. Those things will hurt you. Alright, I see him up here. Oh, ring, axe. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, let's keep going here.
I'm trying, but they keep coming back.
Well, keep killing them. The more you kill, the more experience you get. Uh-oh, we got somebody over here that's trying to be a bad guy.
Oh.
Yeah, come over this way. There's shit on the ground over there I didn't pick up. Grab those. Alright, we gotta keep following that blue line on your map.
I'm trying to grab this gold too.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely do that. Yeah, you're gonna, until you get your pet, that's one thing we'll have to do for you, is go do the little mission in Kilvashad where you get your pet, and you'll get a little dog. And the cool thing about it is that with a pet, the pet, oh, you guys just had to show up and start some shit, didn't you? Just had to show up and start some shit. I just made 14. Oh, there's a rune.
I just made 13.
I just got my first rune. Alright, we're getting closer to the dungeon now. Alright. I think it's up here. Here it is right here. Demon's Wake. We got to go in there.
It won't let me.
Well, go back to town and then take my portal and come back.
Bye.
I don't understand why it's not letting you. Okay, I've got 3 skill points to spend. I need to see where I need to put them. So, let me do that right quick. Okay, no, here we go. Okay. This needs to be 3 of 3. All of those are set up. Very good. Alright, so then down to the next area. These are curse skills. How many do I have? I've got 2 points. So I can only get 2. So, skeletal mages. That's where I'm dropping both of them. Alright. You ready?
Okay.
How many skill points do you have blinking?
Over there by my blue ball.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Okay. Press your options button,
Okay.
and then we're going to go over using R1. We're going to go over to your skill tree, and then press R3 to make it big.
Okay.
Okay, so you are on which block? You are on the one that says Corpse and Macabre skills, right? The third
Yes.
diamond.
Yes.
Okay. So, you have how many points?
6.
Okay. How many do you have on Skeletal Warrior Mastery? Just look at all of the ones that are around that diamond, and you'll find it. You probably have one in it.
Skeletal Warrior Mastery.
Uh-huh.
Rank 1 of 3.
Rank 1 of 3. Okay, you have 6 points, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to drop 2 points into Skeletal Warrior Mastery. That will mean you can summon more skellies.
Okay, it's now at 2 of 3.
Okay, raise it to 3 of 3.
Okay.
All right, now, so of the other skills that you're going to need, down there at the bottom where you see Skeletal Warrior Mastery, you see the 3 that kind of come upwards from it, which is Spiked Armor, Titan's Fall, and Necrotic Fortitude.
Yeah.
Okay. How many points do you have left?
4.
Okay. I want you to put 1 in each of those 3 things. So 1 point in
Okay.
Spiked Armor.
It said learn. So
Yeah,
now
learn. Yeah, you learn it.
Okay, and learn
Learn
Titan's
Titan's Fall. Mm-hmm.
and
Learn Necrotic Fortitude.
Okay, I have 1 left.
Okay, 1 left. Okay. Now, if you go back to the very center diamond and you go kind of diagonal down and to the left, you're going to see Grim Harvest.
Right.
I want you to put 1 point in there.
Learn.
Learn it. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. So we've put all of your skill points to use, and the nice thing about it is now you can raise more skellies. You can have more babies now.
Okay, I got quite a few rings.
Okay. In fact, that's a good point. Now, if you look if you press options and you look at your character, the stuff that you have not already looked at are going to have this kind of like shiny thing going across the top of them. Do you see that?
Right, yeah.
That will let you know which ones you haven't looked at.
None of them. But one is yellow.
Okay. That's a rare.
Yes.
So whichever one you want to swap that out for, do the compare on them, and kind of you want to pick the one that's going to do the least kind of thing. You've got a rare ring before I do. I'm jealous.
Okay. It's the one I have is less, but the properties lost when equipped with the rare is a minus 2.4 lightning resistance. And I already had a plus 1 essence on kill with my other one, and this one has a minus 1 essence on kill.
Okay.
But put on the rare.
Yes, definitely. You always want to put on a rare.
Okay. Well, all of them. are taking off lightning resistance and attack speed.
Okay, so just to give you an explanation of these resistances, there are elements, like earth, wind, fire, water kind of thing.
Right.
There are elements in game that you will eventually gain resistance to. So one is fire, one is cold, one is poison. There's, I think, one or two others. Hang on. In fact, if you're looking at your character, if you have in other words, your character screen up, if you press L3, it
On my
opens.
character?
Yeah, when you just hit options, bring up your character screen, and then hit L3.
Okay.
All right, so it brings up this wonderful little screen that tells you everything that you've got. Okay,
Right.
gold. Okay, there's a thing called obols. Obols are these wonderful little coins that you can use to go in town and buy stuff with from certain vendors. One of them is a guy that allows you to gamble. And when you have enough obols to go gamble with him, you can usually come out of there with some pretty good stuff. All right? Red dust, you don't have to worry about that one. You won't see this, but there's another one called pale marks. So once we get you the expansion, the Vessel of Hatred expansion, and you have access to mercenaries, pale marks are what your mercenaries, when you level them up, will get you so that you can you can buy stuff from the mercenaries. There's a place where you can go. All
Okay.
right. So let's go down to where it says core stats. Okay, it shows you your level, how much strength you have, how much intelligence you have, how much willpower, and how much dexterity. Below that are your resistances. So you need resistance to fire, lightning, cold, poison, and shadow. And as your gear changes, those numbers are going to change.
Okay.
All right, so what we need to do is continue to go into the dungeon.
Okay.
All right, so just circle twice and you'll get out of there.
Go ahead. I'm right here by you.
All right, so you can see the mini map, so you know which way we got to go.
No, I don't have a
Okay.
mini map.
Yes, you do. Upper right-hand corner.
It's a black square.
It's a black square. There's nothing on it, huh?
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
We'll go with it.
All right. So we're going to go through this door. There's another door here. And here we go. Attack! Okay, hang on a second. I know I got the skill for skeletal mages, but it unlocks at level 15. So I have one more level before I can get mages. Now, in addition to your little skeleton warriors, you can also, once you reach level 15 and you have the skill for it, you can raise mages. And they stand in the background and shoot shit at people, which is very cool. Oh. Uh-oh, a dusty something.
Work order.
Dusty slip of parchment.
Yeah, it reads something to you. I just kind of got rid of it, or that didn't get rid of it. Just didn't listen to it. Uh-oh, somebody's getting their ass whipped up in there. All right. Okay, the door, I think. Yeah, the door's back over here. There we go. Sorry, guys. That hurt. This guy's a cold. He has cold. I'm attacking a lot slower. But I'm just going to sit here and beat the snot out of him. I just, oh, yum. Got some leggings. Okay, there may be some stones over here on the ground. So, in the game, there are certain gems that you can pick up. Okay, you need to heal up. Your life is low. There you go. Okay. So there in game, just like in real life, there are certain gemstones that are available. There are diamonds. There are topaz. There are sapphires.
Do those go in your inventory?
There are rubies. Well, it's not as much in your inventory. There's a certain screen that you can see them on, and I'll show you where that's at. But each one of these stones, the more that you collect, the better quality of a stone that you can actually craft. Because there's a lot of crafting in this game, just like we crafted stuff in Destiny 2. Oh man, those guys opened the door and just got met with a bunch of freaking skellies. Okay, so you see this door right here?
Yeah.
We can't open it yet. It's sealed because we have to go kill a bunch of people. So that's all we're going to do in here is we're just going to kill stuff.
I need more time.
Heal up the babies. Heal up yourself. There you go. Okay. Artillery Shrine. These are great fun. Go up here and interact with it. Okay, so what this will do is next time you see a bunch of people, just keep your finger on the fire button, and it shoots these white things out at them, and they die very quickly. But it only lasts for a short time.
Oh no!
I got you. You got to watch your health.
Me? I screamed like bloody murder.
Hang on. You got. That's one thing you got to watch is you got to watch your health globe. I got an archdemon over here. And he is dead. Oh, and he farted. Oh, that's so nasty.
There was some emeralds.
There you go. Now there are, admittedly, faster ways to level. Okay, what do you need to do to yourself right now?
Level up?
No.
Skill?
What else do you need to do?
Um,
That little bit of information, you got it. That bit of information down there on the bottom of the screen tells you so much. Another thing that's going to help you out a lot is if you remember that you have that blight skill, so you can actually throw blight
yeah.
at them, which makes a big difference. Okay, we've got something back down over here.
Level 14.
I just hit 15. Mage time. And I have one more point available, and I am going to drop that into Skeletal Mage Mastery. And now that I've got that, Skeletal Mages, there we go. Alright, got that set up. Alrighty, so I'm taking a look at the map here. Okay, we need to go back through this door here. I hear somebody over here. Gotta go back through this door. Ah, that's what it is. It's the butt piercer. Be careful. It will pierce your booty. Alright, so we've got to go back this way. And there's a bunch of buttholes over here that are already dead. Alright, so now, with all of that done, that big door that was blocked to us, we could go in it now. And we're just going to run down the stairs. And hello, guys. I think there's another butt-piercing machine at the door there. I now have 2 extra anuses.
Oh man, I threw my blight.
I threw mine as well. I'm healing up the babies.
What the heck, man?
Okay, so what happens, what you're seeing there, there's a talisman. What you're seeing there is the critters, they all just like we have, we level up, we have a bunch of levels, okay?
Yeah.
The monsters have levels too, and some of the monsters are stronger than the other ones. So what'll happen is you'll get one that's a boss. They call them wallers. Remember how it looks like you get this little stone wall around you?
Yeah.
They wall you in and they attack you. But one of the skills that they have is they throw this red ring on the ground, and it looks like a pentagram with a bunch of nonsense around the outside of it. And when that hits the ground and you're standing in it, they scare you. You become feared. And when you become feared, you either stand still because you're frozen in fear, or you run away because you're so scared. So that's what you saw there. Now, in combination with the blight, remember, you've got to make sure that you continue to use your weapon. So usually what I will do is I'll keep the base of my thumb on the X button and the tip of my thumb on the square button. So that way, let me move up here and I'll show you. So that way I can sit here and I can do this, but then I can tap that X button and I'll throw blight. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now the blight comes in real handy when you get one of them big assholes, because that red ball will kill you. Okay,
I got out of it.
We got bosses up here. I got them. Oh, I got some kind of a rare or something. I got to check that out. Okay, I got a rare two-handed axe, which I'm not. Maybe I'm going to use. And I got some rare gloves. Definitely putting the gloves on.
Oh, I got some rare gloves too.
Okay, well then you need to take a look at them and see if they're worth putting on. This one does 9 points more damage. I think I'm going to go with the axe. But I need to get into my inventory.
Yeah.
And I need to look at the different axes that I have and see which one I like the look of best. That's one of the fun things about playing the game, is that as you salvage stuff, you get, it remembers what they look like, and you can change the look of your character as you go through. It's a lot of fun. There we go. I like that one. So the way that you do that, remember how I showed you to go up into you press the options button, and under your name where it says wardrobe,
Yeah.
go into your wardrobe and take a look at all the different things that you found. So like for your helmet, you can select on it where it says modify slot, and then if you have a different type of helmet that, or if you even have a helmet on, you can select what that looks like. You can select what your shirt looks like. You can select what your skirt and your boots look like. You can select what your gloves look like, which is pretty damn cool, I think. So are you seeing it? Or are you changing stuff up?
Yeah.
Cool. You can even select what your weapon looks like. As long as you have salvaged a piece of something, whether it's armor or a weapon, it doesn't matter. Of course, you don't see the ring and the amulet. You don't see your character wearing that.
Right.
But you can definitely select what your character looks like. In fact, I need to go over and see what you done changed your clothes into. Oh, damn, baby, you looking sexy, Nana.
I look hot. Come on,
Yeah, you don't you
Bring
look
the
hot.
monsters on.
Look, look at you. You got a critter, some kind of a critter necklace. And you can always look and see, I mean, what the other character looks like. You hit your big button and you go to social, and you can see them there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go get in some trouble here.
Yeah. Or I have to get my beauty sleep.
Yeah, step up into that big pool of blight, bitch. Oh, he feared me and he put cold on me. Buttholes. I am going.
What the heck, man?
You gotta keep an eye on your health. Otherwise, that's what's gonna happen. Oh, you went back the wrong way, Nana. Look at your map. Come back over here. There you go. Yeah, if you die, let me know that you've died so that I can just raise you from the dead. See, like right now, I have a rare helm that I'm wearing.
I got sapphire.
But I just found another helm that offers more armor. So I'm going to be putting that on. And then, what are these? That's 1 point more armor. I'm going to wear that. And I'm good to go. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so we got to go back up and through here. And there's more critters back up here. See, I'll throw a big pool of blight up on them while they're standing there. Oh, damn it, somebody had to...
A healing well?
Yeah, if you're hurt, you can always go to that. But just keep an eye on that red ball, and kind of in your peripheral vision, and you'll always know when you need to heal up. And when you see that red ball going down, hit L1. Heal yourself up. I'm tired of you raising these motherfuckers up. I'm coming.
I ain't dead, but...
Ow, that hurt. I'm going to be dead if I don't get out of here.
I need more time.
Oh, shit.
These guys aren't playing very nice.
No, they're not. I've already had to push down 3 potions.
I got level 15. Would you just die?
Oh, I got some more gloves and a tunic. Okay, let me see here. Got some new bootses. Take those. And some new critical strike chance. I think I'll take it. Alright, we got more dungeon to cover here. Lots of it, too. Alright, he's dead. Yeah, I'm looking at the mini-map, and I'm just kind of fleshing out the room right now to see how big this room is. Oh, we got more poopies back over here. Time to kill the poopies. Oh, there was a skeleton sitting there and playing with himself. That was weird.
What are the white spikes that come up in the floor?
That's the butthole piercing machine. You don't want to stand on that. It'll hurt you. You won't have problems pooping afterwards, though. Got a bunch of big ones over here. And they're all not very happy about the fact that we're here. Okay, see that yellow goo on the floor? Don't stand in it. That will kill you quickly.
Yep. I ain't
Okay, a resplendent chest. Yummy stuff. Okay, so if you'll notice on your mini map, if you look up in the upper right hand corner, see those red dots on the map? Them's all the enemies. So that will give you kind of like a way to see kind of what you're walking into. Okay, and then we got a big mess of them down here too. Now, I found my first amulet. Okay, well, that needs to be put on. What is this? 28 armor? I'll take it.
Oh, I got a rare Grimlink ring.
There you go. Okay, look. I'm going to come... Okay, right there where you're standing. Okay, I'm going to drop some stuff.
Blood endurance.
See, the nice thing about being two necromancers is that we can use the same armor. So here's a rare. Here's a rare. Here's a rare. See if
I
you
have a
can.
rare ravage attrition.
See that stuff I dropped on the ground for you?
Yeah.
If you can use it, use it.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm using. I got the gloves I have that are rare are more than the ones you gave me.
Okay. Well, then go ahead and keep. You can
I have a blood endurance defense, magic temper manual.
Okay. So let me tell you about tempering. So in the game, every item has different levels. Okay. So after rare comes legendary. Okay. After legendary comes ancestral legendary. And then after ancestral legendary comes mythic uniques. And those are the hardest ones to find, but they are the most coveted. You can't trade them. You can't give those to somebody else. Mythic uniques are tied to your account and your account only. Okay? Now, if you look at the items, it tells you all of these different things that it does. So, for example, I'm looking at the rare two-handed axe that I'm doing, that I use right now. Okay, it does 29 damage per second, but there's these little like bullet points on it. Plus 7.3% damage over time, plus 21 intelligence, plus 2 essence on kill. Those are called attributes. Now, when you get towards the end of the game, when you're really building your character out and making your character very, very strong, okay, there is a way that you can change out one of those attributes to make it much more personalized. After you've got your attributes changed, there's another thing called an aspect. An aspect is a very powerful magic imbuement that's on your weapon. So let's say you find an axe and it doesn't have the attributes that you want. If you've got at least two of the attributes that you want, going to that little girl Eoifne in town, she can swap that out for you. It costs money, but you can eventually roll to get it. Once you've done that, if that attribute, the very powerful magic power that the weapon has, doesn't match what you really need, as long as you have salvaged something that has what you need, you can change the aspect on the weapon. So, you've got your attributes set up, you've got your aspects set up. Then you can really begin to refine the weapon. So,
okay, so this blood endurance, do I keep it?
Yes,
Learn it?
actually, you want to learn it. I found shadow finesse. Okay. Now there are magic temper manuals, and there are rare. I think there's magic, rare, and legendary on all of these. So whenever you see one of these drop, and you're going to find them in these dungeons, you immediately want to learn that. So once you have your aspects and your attributes set up, depending on what it is, it has to be an ancestral legendary is the only thing. These are the only. It's the only things that you can temper and masterwork. You can temper a weapon and get, or an item, and get 2 more attributes for a total of like 6 attributes, and then you can masterwork it. When you masterwork it, there's a specific thing that you need called Obdicite, and what it will do is in staggered level, it will add up to 5% increase on one of your attributes. It makes the weapon very, very powerful. Now, whenever you change an attribute or an aspect, or you temper it, or you masterwork it, it becomes tied to your account. You can't trade it.
Okay, so
I'm listening.
if I have, it's a rare sword. I don't know what it is.
Oh, read up.
Ravage attrition.
Okay, now right under that, it should tell you, right under the title of it, it should tell you exactly what it is.
Rare mace.
There you go. Is it a one-hander or a two-hander? It will tell you.
It's not as good as the hammer.
Then what would you want to use?
The hammer.
You want to use something that's going to do damage. Exactly. Exactly. You're getting it.
Okay.
You're definitely getting it. It is a little bit more thinking. But then again, not really, because remember in Destiny 2, it took a lot of thinking to get our armor and our weapons the way that we wanted them. And you would go and you would try to roll a good, this, or roll a good that. It's the same thing here. It's the same principle. It's just all of the the description of those things that you were re-rolling for are changing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. All right, let me take a look at the map here. I think you and I have completed this dungeon.
And I'm at 15.
Yep. So now, since this is done, now what we can do, I'm going to heal up my babies. Make sure everybody's healed up, and it looks like they are. Okay, now, when you're looking one direction with your character, and you don't see any bodies on the floor, see, I'm facing the wall right now. See how my character's facing that wall?
Yeah.
I can sit here. Oh, hang on. That's the wrong button. Shit, sorry. I can sit here and do this all day long and nothing happens. You have to be facing a corpse or corpses to raise them. So heal your baby. Look at that corpse there, a big bloody pile on the floor right here. And heal your baby. Okay, so evidently you don't see anymore. That may be what it is.
Yeah.
All right, so we can go back to town now. Down on the D-pad.
Yeah. All right. Just calling the evening.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out with me.
No, thanks for helping me.
Oh, you're very welcome. And anytime you want to join me when I am streaming, just send me a message and let me know. Set up a channel, I'll come join, and I'll invite you in, and we'll have fun.
All right. Or let me know when you're streaming.
I'm probably, let me see, tomorrow night I'm probably going to do another Diablo stream. I'll probably be doing Diablo streams for the rest of the next couple of evenings, because right now, in the very beginning of the season, the most important thing is to get your character to level 60, okay? After you hit level 60, you don't go any farther in levels, but you begin to earn what they call Paragon points. Paragon points lean into another aspect of the game which makes your character that much more powerful. And there's a lot of stuff that you have to do to get there, but once you're there, trust me. I mean, even last season, season 8, I was running a Bloodwave Necromancer, which I think is what you should run this season. I'm going to probably run a Bloodwave this season as well. But even though I didn't have all the most powerful gear, I had found a big part of the gear that I needed. And the damage that I was able to do was phenomenal. I mean, it'll get to a point where all you have to do is mash one button and you will destroy literally a whole group of them with just the push of one button. That's when it really gets fun. Right now, it's kind of like embrace the suck. We have much to do.
Yeah.
It is a
Okay.
grind, just like D2 was. It's a grind.
All right. I'll try to get on here tomorrow evening.
All right, sweetie. Well, I will be home. I get off work at about 3:30, and once I get home, I grab a shower. So I'm thinking around 4:30, and I'll be just be looking for me around that time.
Okay.
All right, sweet girl. Thank
And
you
now
for stopping in.
What button do I push to leave?
Okay,
Just close
so
application.
no, what you want to do is hit your center button, the big square one.
Okay.
Go over to game, and then you want to go down to leave game. And once
Okay.
you leave game and you go back to the title screen, that's when you can exit the application.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Have a good evening.
You too, sweetie. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow evening.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All righty. So I need to go back over here, and I need to salvage all this poodoo right quick.
What's still got some good in it?
Alrighty. Well, folks, even though I didn't level as quickly as I would have liked to, I'm not going to complain. Level 16 currently with 1 skill point left to assign, so that's a good thing. I've achieved 3 of 3 on Skeletal Mastery, and I think I've achieved 3 of 3 on Mage Mastery. So this is a very cool thing. So needless to say, from this point on, I'm going to be looking for other items that I can actually begin to put on, not just for myself, but also for Nana, and help her, begin to figure out a little bit more of the game. So this, I mean, you guys came in a really good point where someone who's not familiar with the game is actually learning about it. And for those of you who are watching who've never played Diablo 4 before, this is a great stream for you guys to actually take the time to watch. So, guys, thank you so much for coming by. Now, it is about 8 o'clock here in Louisiana. So, it is time for me to hop off and grab myself something to eat, grab myself some supper. So, thank you all very much for coming and hanging out with NGRU, Nana, and I. I have had a great evening. I hope that you guys have too. Here I'm seeing a level 28, a level 46, I got level 59. Seeing some people who are really putting on the levels here fast. But I'm going to take my time with it, and I'm going to enjoy it. Like I said, there's going to be more Diablo 4 streams. I'm seeing more people watch the Diablo 4 streams than I am seeing them watch OG 7 Days to Die. So I'm probably going to reduce OG 7 Days to Die down to once a week, and that'll probably be on Sunday. And then through the rest of the week, on those days that I can stream, it's going to be Diablo 4. So, guys, stay with me because there's a lot more to come. The season has just begun, and we are definitely going to have a lot of fun with it. So please come back and watch again. For those of you who are subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much. You guys drive the channel. Remember, please share the videos with like-minded folks, and we can hopefully begin to grow the channel together. For those of you who are watching Diablo 4 for the first time, I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed presenting it to you. And hopefully, as time goes on, I'll earn a subscription from you based on those things that you've seen. For those of you who are Diablo 4 players and have enjoyed watching the stream, hey, thank you so very much. A subscription would be a super way to say thank you. Guys, remember to hit the like button. It helps me climb the Mount Everest that is the YouTube algorithm. You know how that is. It's one of those things that will help my content get out there. And then the notification bell will let you know when I go live, because I only do live streams. If you can't watch it right then you can always come back and watch it at a later point in time. Guys, remember, at the end of the day, love and respect one another. And the easiest way to do that is to agree to disagree. I don't see eye to eye with everybody that I know and call friends, but we are able to agree to disagree on those points we don't see eye to eye on. A friend is somebody that you like really, that you know really well, but you like them anyway. When you go out in public, guys, take care of one another, okay? Keep your heads on a swivel, because in today's society, a great evening out can go from having a lot of fun to a horror story in a heartbeat. Watch out for one another. Take care of one another. And remember, like I always say, if you get it on you, shit, you might as well get it all over you. That's the whole story with it. Guys, thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. NGRU Storm signing out. Much love, everybody. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow evening. Later.